Hey, Wemberg World Entertainment. And just as people were getting ready, of course, to see Matt Murdock's return in Daredevil Born Again, Disney went and made a little change that has everybody talking right now. And that specific, seemingly solid March 4th, 2026 release date for Born Again Season 2, it's vanished from their official press site. It's just gone. One day it was here and the next it's gone. So, is the show delayed? And has the devil of Hell's Kitchen run into another problem? Or, is this just part of a bigger plan from Marvel? We're about to actually have a look at this and talk about it, because the question is, are they just going to do some reshoots? Is it still set for March? Because the March is still there. It's just the date of the 4th is gone. So what is happening? So let's have a look, because this article came out talking about this. So fans are now wondering if Daredevil Born Again Season 2 has hit a scheduling snag. Disney has quietly removed the specific March 4th, 2026 release date from its official press page. In its place, the series is now listed simply as releasing March 2026, no day specified. So while this could be a routine update or a placeholder adjustment, it also raises the possibility that Marvel may be adjusting the release calendar. And of course, that is the question, because the date is gone, but the month is still there. So, are they going to shift it altogether? That's the question we're asking here. So it continues saying, Season 2 of Born Again was previously announced for March 4th, 2026. That specific date had circulated in coverage and was used by Disney itself. The change to a more vague March 2026 listing could indicate internal delays, uncertainty around scheduling, or reshoots, especially as Season 2 wrapped filming only recently. It also comes as Marvel continues restructuring its Disney Plus strategy amid falling viewership and fan backlash. Despite the possible delay, Marvel has already greenlit Daredevil Born Again Season 3, which will also be its last apparently, with filming expected to begin in 2026. That news should reassure fans that the studio remains committed to the series, even if the schedule is shifting. Until Disney or Marvel officially comment, the March date change remains just that, a change. But it's enough to raise eyebrows. So, to circle back to our big question, of course, is Daredevil Born Again Season 2 delayed? Officially, no. There has been no actual official announcement of a delay from Marvel or Disney, but the quiet removal of the March 4th date is a clear signal that the studio is rethinking its exact spot on the calendar, for now anyway. And for now, a March 2026 release date still seems to be the plan. But whether that's early, mid, or even late in the month is now open to question. So it's a situation worth watching, but it's definitely not time to worry if you're going to worry about this thing, about the show's future, because of course the show is still coming and there is Season 3 that will still come. And again, Season 3 is set to be the final season. They have pretty much confirmed that, I'm sure. It's just funny because this article we're looking at here asks the question, is Daredevil Born Again Season 2 delayed? While all the other articles you can see are saying it is delayed, but the month is still in place. It's just the actual date of the 4th that is missing. So could that change? Of course it could. We could end up getting it maybe brought forward, maybe pushed back a little bit. We don't currently know. Now, there has also been just an abundance of behind the scenes photos. Nothing official has been released as of yet, but it's clear that Disney and Marvel are the ones releasing them because they're so clear and they're so close. They're literally they're just standing next to somebody on the set shooting a scene, and they just pulled out their camera and took a photo. That's how clear these images are. These aren't images that are taken from like a mile away with one of those massive lenses to try and get as close as possible. They are clearly standing there on the set. So it's obvious that Marvel are the ones taking the images and releasing them themselves. I don't know why you wouldn't just release an official image if that's the case. Obviously, they're trying to drum up interest because there's ooh, look, first exclusive behind the scenes image of Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Ooh, look, he's in his black suit. When it's clear, it's like, no, one of you took that image and released it. So why don't you just actually release an official image? We don't know. And they have just released a new image, a behind the scenes image, but it's clear that, again, it was meant to be a promotional image of Daredevil in the black suit. Of course, the black suit, by the way, you can obviously tell that it is the red suit just painted black, because he's got like parts of the red suit coming through, and there's parts of the black where it's like scraped off and stuff. But people are excited about the black suit because it's comic accurate and stuff like that. But at the same time, you know, suit's one thing. It's what will the quality of the show be? Because season 1 of Born Again was a disaster. Not just was it a disaster, but they filmed it twice, if you remember. That they ended up filming almost all of it, and then they scrapped it and reshot it. But one episode survived being reshot completely, which was arguably for people the worst episode, which was the bank heist. You know, the Kamala Khan episode, because my God, did they keep mentioning her. Every time the father said or mentioned his daughter, he always has that, yes, my daughter Kamala, as opposed to just my daughter. Yeah, we know you have a daughter. Why do you keep saying my daughter Kamala or my daughter Kamala? I find it fascinating as well that Disney keep using that guy, seeing as he has some, you know, things going against him in relation to underage people. You know what I mean? The old naughty time. But they keep using them. They have no problem using them, which is fascinating as well. So what could the delay mean? Does it mean that they are going to do reshoots? I don't know. I don't know why. If they were going to do some reshoots, it would have to be significant reshoots if it's going to manage to delay a show that has just completed filming and isn't scheduled for March. So what kind of reshoots would you be doing? Are they going to shift it from the March date altogether? That's very much a possibility. But what would they put in its place? Because nothing else seems to have been put in its place. There's so many different questions. But as things stand, the thing people are seemingly panicking over, or so the trades, is that the 4th has been removed. Not the whole month, just the 4th. It still could release on the 4th. And until official announcements come out and an official release date, like on a poster or something, right now it's speculation as to whether or not it's delayed. But I suppose we'll find out sooner rather than later. So what do you guys think about this? Are you worried? Do you even care? Are you excited for season 2? Do you care about season 2? Let me know. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So do like, share, subscribe and all that good stuff. Check out the hype button and all that. It helps the videos get seen a lot more. Apparently anyway. That's what we're told. Hit it anyway. Cheers. I'll catch you in the next one.